Hey guys, welcome to another collection series that I'm doing where I showcase my personal Pokemon card collection. In this video I'm going to be showing my graded Pokemon cards, which I keep in this really cool case. I decided that I should show some of more of my personal collection because one of my videos recently got over 1,000 views, so thank you everyone who chucked a like and subscribed after that. It gives me some idea of what everyone is interested in seeing, and that one was my Evolving Skies Master Set collection. So if you guys like seeing collections, I'm going to show a bit more of mine. This case here I got for Christmas. My mum found it in an electronics store. So it seems to be that it's got these little foam cutout squares where you can pull them out and put in like your computer parts and cables and stuff, but it works just as well for storing graded Pokemon cards just like that. So if you bear with me just a few seconds, I'm going to pull them all out and I'm going to show them to you and give you a little bit of backstory on how I got each of them. There's some really special and really rare cards in here, and I'm really excited to show them to everybody. So just wait there for a few seconds. There is PSA cards here and CGA cards. CGA is Card Grading Australia, and they started quite a few years ago. They've been here in Australia since before the Logan Paul hype explosion, which expanded the Pokemon collectors community in Australia. But ever since then they've gotten very busy in grading everybody's cards. I'm just going to see, because there is a few doubles here, just want to make sure they're together. Okay, that's fine. Let's get straight into this. So there's 10 graded cards I own. 8 of these I got graded myself at Card Grading Australia. 2 of them are PSA graded cards, which I got by purchasing. And they were purchased from Australian collectors who would have sent them overseas to get graded at the PSA's collectors universe. So let's have a look at the first one here. We've got EX Emeralds, Reverse Holo, Rayquaza, a 9.5 Gen Mint. It's very difficult to get 10s with CGA, even with near perfect cards. The older cards are much difficult to get perfect 10s with because they can have little white spots around the edges. But even if you send, say, something more recent like this, you're still not guaranteed to get a 10, even though they come out of the packet almost perfect. So very lucky to get a 9.5 with this. I think it might have been a little white spot here on the bottom right corner, if you see that there, and then on the top, the edge is just not perfectly cut on the top right here on the back. But that is a beautiful card. Rayquaza is my favorite Pokemon, and in this set EX Emerald, which features Rayquaza, this is the only Rayquaza card in the whole Rayquaza set. Of course, there's a normal holo version, but apart from that, that's it. It's a bit shocking to see that the Emerald Rayquaza game made a TCG set and only put one Rayquaza card in there. But isn't that just stunning? That is beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to put some of these back and keep going. This is CGA Pichu, first edition, 8.5. I really like this card. It's Neo Genesis. Neo Genesis has some great characters introduced to the game, and this card in particular is my favorite because it has a blue background tone here and a red and yellow, and it sort of blends together. Goes really well contrasting with the yellow Pichu in the center. Gorgeous card. This was another one I personally graded. very difficult to get 10s again. This one I think could possibly get a 9. I didn't actually see any flaws on this card compared to the Rayquaza, but they're probably going to be more strict on those vintage cards because they know the higher the grade, the more expensive they get. Now here's an example of a more recent one and why you're still not guaranteed to get a 10 from like a pack fresh recent booster pack card. So this is a 9 Rayquaza V Full Art from Evolving Skies. I have another one of these in my Evolving Skies Master Set, but the reason I sent this off to get graded was because when I went to the pre-release, this was the first hit I got at the pre-release event for Evolving Skies, and it's Rayquaza, and I love Rayquaza, and this art is fantastic. Sort of coils up there. It's really, really, really cool. The reason why it scored a 9 and not anything higher is if you look down the bottom right here, you can see the right edge is a little bit bumpy compared to the left edge. The texture on this side, there's no texture on that side, so there must be something to do with the way it's printed and cut. Just the edge there is just not perfect, but still a lovely card. Here we've got our first PSA one. This looks to be my second PSA purchase. This is my Gem Mint 10 Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. Shiny Charizard GX. Hidden Fates, I would say Hidden Fates is the best set of all time. And this is probably the best card you can get in that set. Hidden Fates does have a shiny Rayquaza GX promo, but it's not part of the set, so this is my favourite card of the set. And it's the most expensive card of the set. I purchased this recently for about $1,300, and it's just going up since because Hidden Fates is out of print, which means the supply of more and more product and cards coming into the game is just decreasing, which means as the supply goes down or the demand goes up, you'll notice that the prices slowly go up in any set in Pokemon collecting, so that's really cool. And I saved up and bought the 10 of this one because I wanted the best card in the set for the best set ever printed, and I wanted the best condition. There's nothing higher than a 10. That is fantastic. Beautiful card. I don't think that it's the best designed Charizard out there. There are some better full art Charizards. One of my favorites would have to be the full art Charizard in the X and Y's Flashfire set. That has a great pose for that one. And another one would have to be the most recently printed Brilliant Stars full art Charizard, not the alternate art, just the cheaper one. The full art Charizard in Brilliant Stars has a fantastic pose, really great art, blue background with the orange Charizard. It's really nice design. Next we have another CGA card. Oh, now I do like Lugia as well. This is a Lugia Unlimited, not first edition, holo, an 8.5. This one here I got on Christmas Day. It was raw, so not in the case. I got this on Christmas Day one year. I travelled very far to buy it off someone for $300, and I thought it was the best deal ever because I hadn't seen anyone put one of these up for sale in such good condition. Very good condition, and I'm glad I sent it off to get graded because an 8.5 for one of these is very good. I'm pretty sure an 8.5 Unlimited Lugia, at the moment, I'm not really sure of prices, but about a year ago, one of these is worth very close to $1,000. Right now, the prices have crashed a bit, maybe about $700 or $800 for an 8.5. So that is the Unlimited version. Very cool. I love Lugia, and second best artwork design ever for a Lugia I've ever seen. Best artwork for a Lugia that I've ever seen has been the Japanese 10th anniversary movie promo set, which has Lugia with his wings fanned out over the sea. Now this is really cool. I have to show two cards here because there's a story behind this. I have two Charizard EXs from the Fire Red Leaf Green set, both 8.5s, which is really good. These are worth about almost $2,000 each now, almost $2,000 per card. Very expensive because of the 8.5s and because it's Charizard and because they are from 2004, Fire Red and Leaf Green. During the EX era, there was a lot less Pokemon cards printed than there were during the base set. And as we transitioned from the EX era to Black and White and X and Y series, they started printing more and more packets. So EX era had the driest amount of booster packs compared to any of the other eras. And that was just after Wizards of the Coast stopped printing as well. And on the back, they're both pretty good. I thought one of them would score higher than the other because this one on the left has a little white dot on the bottom right corner. The one on the right is much better, but for some reason they both got 8.5s. Now the story behind this, I was doing a demolition job for my parents at one of their houses, just knocking out some bathrooms and walls. And on my break, I was just about to finish work. I'm on my iPhone scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and someone put an ad up with a bunch of EX Fire Red and Leaf Green holos and these for about $100. And I thought, okay, the Charizards are probably fake, but everything else looks fine. Like the reverse holos look real. So I went over to their house, checked it out, and turns out all the cards were real, and these were the two Charizards there. I bought the entire collection off the guy for $100, which included these at Mr. Mime EX, some other really nice holos like the reverse holo Squirtle that looks like the Nirvana Nevermore album cover, like Arcanine, Pidgeot. There's some really great reverse holos that I picked up for this for $100. But for $100, the two Charizards, I then sent them off to get graded, which cost me about $15 each, and now they're worth almost $2,000 each. Best investment I've ever made. So that is really cool, the 8.5 Charizards. We've got 3 more graded cards to go. I might save this PSA one to last. This one here we've got Latios and Latias GX, the alternate art from the Team Up set. This is from 2019, it says down there. Latios and Latias GX, an 8.5. I believe this is an 8.5 because the centering, it's really thick on the top, really thin on the bottom. So centering played a big role in this one, I think. The backs, centering is just a tad off on the top as well, but everything else seems really fine. The edges and the corners are great. It's still such a beautiful card, really well designed and really coveted by a lot of collectors. When people think of a card that shows off like couples or love, they think of this one because the Latios and the Latias are touching each other in the wings and creating a heart-shaped silhouette in the center. And there's a sunset in the background. There's just a lot of romantic elements here in this design. Really beautiful card. I bought this card for $300, and I think an 8.5 at the moment costs a little bit more than $300, maybe $350. But the 10, if you've got a PSA 10 or a CGA 10, and at the moment you're looking close to $500 or $600, I believe, for this card. Because it is a higher end card, but it's still recent, the graded 10s are not too much higher than the raw ones for these. So that's really cool. Then I've got one more CGA card that I graded myself. That's this Mew. 9.5 Mew holographic It's a secret rare. Number 111 out of 110 from 2006. This is EX Hold-On Phantoms. That's what that set symbol is. This is the secret rare, and I can't remember if I got it given to me by the shop because they come as a box topper in the box, or if I got it in a booster pack. But either way, it is a secret rare because the number of the card exceeds the set number, which means it's a bonus card. This card here I got in that year, 2006, when the card came out, and I kept it in this really good condition ever since. So for almost 20 years, I've had this card in my collection. All my other Pokemon cards that I've had since when I was that young are all completely wrecked, or bent, twisted, have white edges, fraying, grease marks, scratches, creases, you name it, I've got it. But on this one, it's so perfect, it almost got a perfect 10. I believe it's kept in this good condition because I kept it inside a picture frame with a bit of my, photos of my family. I just slid this behind the photo so that the glass on each side of the picture frame just pushed it flat and kept it in good condition. Really nice card, really rare. I'm not sure how much they cost, but a few years ago, back in 2016, you could buy one of these in mint condition, raw, not graded, just a raw card for about $50. At the moment, I think there'd be much more than that, but that's a really nice card there. And my last card here, the 10th card of my graded collection. This is a PSA graded card, and it is my first edition PSA graded 8 Lugia with a fat swell right there. Lugia Holo with a really nice swell. Check that swell out. Wow, that is just gorgeous. As you can tell, I really do like Lugia. Really sleek design. One of the coolest designed Pokemon ever. The price for this card has dropped substantially since I purchased it. I bought this for about $3,000 and now it's sitting at about $1.5 grand, maybe a bit less than $1.5 grand now, so lost half its value. So it'd be a really good time now to buy another, or if you're out there and you don't own one, to buy one of these, PSA 8 first edition. This one here would still be worth a little bit more because it does have a swell. I paid about an extra $300 or $400 for that swell because of where it's placed and how big it is. Very nice design. And that is my last Lugia, the first edition PSA 8. This is my last graded card. I'm really excited I got to show you my graded card collection, guys. If you liked this video, leave a like. You can subscribe. I'll put some more collection videos up soon. Do some more pack openings. Keep up to date with the latest content I upload. Watch some more of my videos. I'll upload them soon. And I'll see you then. See you the next time I upload something. Peace out, guys. See you then.